Hey everybody, just always like to give it a quick second before we start. But welcome to Daily Motivation, 365 days of consistency, doing the same things over and over again until they become habit. So I just want to say have a happy Labor's Day. I hope you guys are eating good food, having good cake, or just enjoying time with friends and family. And today I want to talk about a subject that I love motivational speakers, I love inspirational speakers, but I love the real ones. I love the ones that just are from the heart and just keep it real with you and don't sell you a facade, don't sell you a fantasy, don't sell you something plastic, but give you the real and let you know that not every day you're going to feel your best. Not every day you're going to come into a situation feeling like you can win it and you can dominate it. Not every day you're going to come in with the utmost confidence. Sometimes your confidence will wane. Sometimes your ideas won't work. Sometimes you feel like your back's against the wall. Sometimes you're going to feel down on yourself. And sometimes you're going to bring up the past. Mostly what happens is when something in the current is a down moment or we get that feeling of not feeling our best, we tend to look at the past, our past failures and our past situations and our past mistakes, and tend to bring them to the forefront and say, this is a representation of who I am, which is not necessarily true. Sometimes those mistakes can be the springboard that takes you to the level that you want. And sometimes those things were very, very necessary. Sometimes those things that we struggle with were ordained, were meant to happen in order for us to move past them. So my point is, not every day you're going to come out swinging. Not every day you're going to feel like your best self. Not every day you're going to come out with this of overwhelming confidence. Sometimes it's going to wane. But the biggest thing to do in those times is never give up hope that things will get better, that things will improve, that the relationship you thought you would never have will come, that the income that you never thought you would make, you start being abundant. The trials and tribulations you find we're able to forgive. Those things will happen, but only when you stay the course. And I feel like this game, this journey called life, is just a course, a pathway that we're walking on. And yes, we get to choose on how we walk that path, but all paths lead to the same place. One day I'm going to write a book. I have a book title called All Roads Lead to One Place. And it's true. All roads going to lead you to one place, to you, to your highest version of yourself, to who you really are. Every road leads to that. But it takes us taking those roads, walking them, and not giving up hope, even though when things do not look like you're going our way. And some days you wake up on the wrong side of the bed. Some days you wake up feeling down. Some days you feel like, is this ever going to work? Some days you feel like, I don't know if I'll ever make it. And it's okay. It's okay to feel that way. Hey, anyone that's watching, sorry if I don't see you and I don't shout you out. I do appreciate you taking your time. And not every day is going to feel that way. There's 365 days in a year. And not all 365 will you feel abundant. Not all 365 will you feel confident. Not all 365 will you feel that you are doing your best. Some days, hey Jazz, thanks for the love. Some days you're just not going to feel that way. But it's okay if you do. The only thing you can't do is give up hope. Because sometimes you're one day away. Hell, you could be an hour away. I saw this one movie, of course it's obviously the movie, but I always thought, it always dawned on me, or made an impression on me, was this girl, she was about to commit suicide. And right before she was about to jump, this guy that she liked accidentally called her. Didn't even mean to accidentally text her, I'm sorry. He was texting the wrong person, but he accidentally texted her, and she was like, oh my gosh, and then she didn't kill herself. So I always thought that, like, sometimes you're 1 second away for something that you really want to come into your life. Sometimes it may seem so dire at that moment, but you're like 1 second away for everything to shift in your life to the most positive way. That means you just can't give up hope, and you have to walk the path. Even when, the path is muddy, even when there's rocks on the path and maybe animals that biting at your feet and bad weather on the path, and it's rainy, it's snowing, and you're cold and you're tired and you feel defeated on your path. It happens. It will happen. But you have to keep walking it. Even if you take a pause, like, I just need to sit down for a second, man. Like, God, listen, I know I'm on this path, but I need to grab a seat. Even when those moments happen, it's okay. Just don't stop walking. Don't stop walking. And that's I believe, the difference between those who have reached great abundance, great legacy, great happiness in their lives versus those who don't, is one, they both have bad days. They both won't always be their best. They both will have struggling times. But one of them, or a select few of them, just keeps on walking. No matter the terrain, they just keep on walking. And I feel that for everyone that's watching this today, that if you're on a path, even though you may wake up some days and things don't seem right, you may wake up some days and things may seem overwhelming. You may wake up some days and things just don't seem that they're on point. You feel like, hey man, I read the books, I took the seminars, I took the courses, all these things, and they don't seem like they're coming to fruition. It only means just keep walking. Keep walking. Because again, you never know. You might be one valley away, one hill away, one tree away from your ultimate destiny. Or at least the beginning of it. So I appreciate everyone taking time on this Labor Day to watch this. I know it's a late cast and you're probably out barbecuing, but there's some people that still, regardless of what everyone's having fun, they're still going through their own turmoils. And many times we get drunk and we party just to be distracted. But all I want to say is, though it's good to be distracted sometimes, never stop walking your path, because that path was the path you were born to walk. I hope this served you well. Again, you could agree with me or not agree with me, but either way, I feel this was a successful conversation. Love is love, and I appreciate all of you. Have a blessed and awesome day. Namaste.